After Tuesday night, really in 3 games, how much was energy focus mentioned in the last few days?
That's been the greatest emphasis that we've had all week. I mean, that was the downfall of our 2 games that we've lost in conference play, and I mean, that was kind of almost a downfall for us at Boston College. I mean, we just want to be able to play harder and play with a lot more effort because, I mean, that's our Achilles heel when it came to those two games that we lost.
Would you say it's safe to say that at some point around the midpoint of the second half against BC was sort of your bottoming out as a team? Maybe that was your bottom point, and you've been springing forward, and today was part of that?
I guess you can. I don't really know. Can't really comment on that.
Need more evidence?
I need more evidence on that. I can't really comment on that.
Was today the kind of game that you can distance yourselves from the way you guys were playing?
Oh yeah, this is the type of game that we need to play all the time. I mean, we really played with a lot of effort and a lot of intensity on the defensive end. I mean, we just need to play that every night. I mean, we didn't really play our best, but at the same time, we can do a lot better. I mean, that's a starting point for us after the past 3 games that we weren't playing very well.
Besides effort, were there things you saw in film from the last few games that you tried to do or undo today?
I mean, that's just it. I mean, it's just the little plays here and there, and then just the effort. I mean, there were some plays where they just wanted it more than us, and that's how they beat us. I mean, that was just the biggest thing for us.
That just translated to being more active defensively?
Yeah, it just translated to being more active. It's just, like I said, when you play with a lot of effort and a lot of energy, it just becomes a lot more fun, and it just becomes a lot more easy on the defensive end for you. And just everybody's flying around, and we're playing great together.
You say you didn't play your best, but to beat a team like that with that margin of victory, that's got to be encouraging for you all.
I mean, it's definitely encouraging. I mean, we didn't really do well on the offensive boards. I mean, they had 14, and we had maybe 1 the entire game. And, I mean, that's one of our biggest emphasis is getting the offensive glass. And it's just, I mean, we did do some good things, but at the same time, we can do better. I mean, we could really rebound the ball better because they did have a bigger margin than us, and it's just, I mean, we can learn from it and just keep moving on.
Marcus and Justin both went through stretches where their offense kind of took a dip. But this is, I guess, 2nd game in a row they've both put up some numbers. What's it like when you get production from them? How does it change the dynamic of the offense?
It changes it a lot just because, I mean, when those guys are knocking out shots outside, then they're keying in on them, and then it opens it up for the post players like me and Kennedy and Isaiah and Jordan. I love for us to be able to do what we need to do. So, I mean, it helps us. It helps the entire team when those two are really knocking down shots, and if me and Kennedy are working our ass off in the post.
Have you sensed anything different from Justin in the last week or so? Because he responded to being benched in the BC game, not starting initially. He played aggressively throughout, and he carried that over today. He hasn't done it for consecutive games since Kansas City, really.
I mean, he's just trying to do what he's just playing with a lot more relaxed. I would say it's just. He doesn't feel like he has to do everything, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there. I mean, he probably was trying to push it and trying to do a little too much at times, and it just wasn't working for him. So, I mean, I guess he just eased up on himself and just started having a lot more fun out there with just playing.
How important was it to